Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. In this video, we're going to be reacting to another song from Daz. This one's titled Eternity. Um, it's gonna be an interesting one if it's anything to go by with Daz's any of Daz's song. So it's gonna be one of those ones I can just picture it being one of those ones that's thought provoking and deep. All right, let's go.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is the pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were kids, but those shoes no longer fit. And then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past.
Hold on a second. See, this is what I was saying about it being quite deep, isn't it? There is so much when he opens his mouth. There's so much coming out that it's you gotta kind of take a break to kind of absorb some of the things that have just been said. But the question is, how long is eternity, really?
A chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake. They say leave it up to fate, while fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever and all this is temporary, why wait? Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged. And that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of...
Wow, the richest place you find is in a grave filled of hopes and dreams. Wow, never heard that before.
Till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged. And that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say. All the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away. As our age increased and we got old and everything decayed. And when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's eternity, no way, eternity, no way, it's eternity, no way, eternity, no way, it's eternity, no way, it's eternity, no way, it's eternity, no way, eternity, no way.
What are you doing with your time? What is your definition of happiness? Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, what are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
Wow. Wow. That is actually brilliant. That that is brilliant. It's brilliant because I think kind of runs along the lines of one of the topic I spoke about um on the podcast, where I was saying, I think the title was feeling isolated in a digital world. Isn't that interesting that we spend our life chasing all of this stuff, the nice cars, the nice houses, the best partner, um, everything that is external to ourselves, that we never really sit back to appreciate the moment. And the only time we do that is if when you meet a lot of people that are older, that have had experiences in life, that things haven't gone quite to plan, to sit there and say, I'll give anything just to go back in time and live differently and appreciate my youth. So when they're trying to give advice to young people, these are the sort of things that comes up. It's interesting when he says about the richest place is the grave. And for a lot of us, we have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals that we're holding on to and feeling frightened to want to give it a shot. For a lot of us, we have that one person that's done us wrong or we feel has done us wrong, that we just want to be able to have that conversation and bury the hatches. For a lot of us, we've got no time to kind of devote to anything else, but would like to make that time. Or we feel we don't have any time. What this is saying, and I think what we need to do really is sit back and kind of reevaluate where we're sitting at. In the places where we say we've got no time, when a new opportunity comes, we seem to create the time to pursue that new opportunity, pursue that new target and stuff like that. But when it comes to actually developing our time and connections around us or devoting time to that, we don't seem to be able to do that. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this one. I thought it was really good. But then dancing stuff. This is why I like dancing stuff, because it literally triggers you, because it relates to day to day life experiences. Him and Tom McDonald, he does that as well. Let me know what you think about this. If you like what we're all about, please like, subscribe, and join our community. And also leave your recommendation in the comment section below, and I will react to it as quickly as possible. Until next time, it has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now.